Hey, Cody, you remember this game?
Oh my god. Oh, this aches Vic.
Yep. I decided we should probably do a short game after just going through a whole RPG, which is draining. Oh, by the way, hello everybody, EMJ406.
And Code 9001 here.
And we're here to go over the original Legend of Zelda.
Long ago, Ganon, Prince of Darkness, stole the Triforce of Power. Princess Zelda, Hyrule, broke the Triforce of Wisdom into 8 pieces and hid them from Ganon. Are we supposed to find Courage? Before she hid them from Ganon, like, you must have, because we couldn't find anyone else. They were finding a heart. Container heart, not a heart container, he had dyslexia.
Yeah.
Fairy, clock, rupee, 5 rupees, life potion, second potion. That's how you take it number 2.
Yes.
Letters, some food, why, I don't know. Wooden sword, a black sword, a white sword, not a black sword, that's racist. Yep. Magical sword, take a word for it, magical seal, boomerang, boss, magical boomerang, bomb, bow, arrows, silver arrows, blue candle, red fires, red candle, light fries,
Yeah.
Blue ring, red ring, croissant, magical war whistle, wrap, the snap ladder, magic art, want to see my lace? Book of magic, it has a lot of foul words in it. The key, the magical key, the map, and the composite and Triforce. Please look at the manual for details.
It's just like when we did it back for your channel. I was wondering if you were going to do that again.
I kind of screwed up a little bit, but whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. We're doing post-commentary. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yes. Figured may as well go to one of the old goodies since, well, we haven't officially done it for this channel, and well, if you can't tell by the files that are here,
Well then.
We're doing Second Quest.
Oh boy. You already have 6 deaths on the file.
That's right. Yeah, that was from the original quest, because of course. So let's take our sword and get going. Go, cock-ass! I was deciding between dick-ass and cock-ass. I decided cock-ass in the end. Dick-ass sounds like a little much.
Oh, you're not doing a swordless Second Quest?
God. Fuck that. Well, I'm pretty sure I went over it with you, too. I am not a big fan of the first Zelda game. I'm really not.
Yeah.
Like,
it's aged.
Oh, yeah. Like, then again, I'm one of the weirdos that like Zelda 2 over Zelda 1. But... I mean, for the time, this is definitely an adventure game that was, well, revolutionary. Despite its many annoyances. Oh, don't worry, you'll see plenty of deaths. I can promise you that.
Oh, boy.
Because, oh boy.
I was gonna say, get the clock.
After going through this game even like 6 times now, I still suck at it. Because, ugh. It's so archaic. And some people say this is the best NES game. I can think of at least 3 I put above this. Like, easily.
Does one of them have a 3 in it?
Coincidentally, yes.
Well, I already know what that one is.
Then again, that one's fucking obvious. If that's not number 1 for most people, I would have to declare shame on them. The other one's Zelda 2. That's my number 1 favorite NES game.
Well, for me, my top 3 NES games on this thing.
Mario 3 should be one of them, I would think.
I mean, yeah, it's there. Another one would be Turtles 3 Manhattan Project.
Right. Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
And I'm gonna say the original Punch-Out.
Ah, yeah. Good choice. I kind of forgot about that, but yeah, original Punch-Out. Yeah. Because that game is still, well, a lot of the games that came after it play very similarly to it, so... I mean, with advancements, which the Wii entry was more like Super Punch-Out, which I finally got to try because of the Super Nintendo Online thing. God, I suck at Punch-Out! I got to, like, the secret fights, and I was constantly rewinding through them to beat them, and I still couldn't. I was just like, what the fuck, man? Some of them are just insane with the timing. It's nuts. Like, you need to test your reflexes. Frickin'...
Yeah, it's... I mean, the trick is with the Punch-Out games is basically, knowing how to read, the patterns and just knowing when the best opportunity is to strike.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of practice, a lot of just watching and learning how it works. It's just a pain in the ass when you're in a tournament and then you lose, and then you gotta start the whole tournament over. It's like, god damn, I gotta build all the way back up to there again. Son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
It can be really annoying. At least the Wii one, you just get to go fight by fight.
Mm-hmm.
I can never do the challenge things in that, but...
Yeah, unlike the original where if you lose, unless you had the password to get back to the fight you were at, bam, back to the very beginning.
Yep. And at least the Punch-Out Wii had an even more generous thing. It's like, oh, you lost over 100 times? Lost more than Glass Joe? Alright, fine, we'll give you this face mask to make it easier for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I didn't have that, thankfully, but... You know, it's nice for players that are struggling, they at least gave something to make it easier eventually.
Well, it's 100 losses specifically in the career mode.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Like
yeah. Basically talking about career mode, yeah.
Yeah, like, it can't be you can't even do that with exhibition matches. Like, you can't lose on purpose just to get it.
Well, yeah. I would think not. An exhibition is just be like, okay, you have got to do this the normal way now. You beat it in career, so you got to do it in exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, again, fair. I also forgot that game was made by Next Level Games.
Yeah.
And now they're off doing the Luigi's Mansion games.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're going to have another project on the side.
They might.
I was trying to think. I thought it said they also helped with Mario Kart 7. But I know Retro did as well.
Yeah.
I don't fully remember, but yeah. All I say, this is a NES game I do not like to go back to frequently. But, for those of you that really love Breath of the Wild and want to see where its origins were, here you go.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. When we originally recorded this game for my channel, that was before Breath of the Wild was even announced, I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hey, remember there was a thing to get in here for a potion? Oh, well, crap.
Mm-hmm.
Just another fucking shop. That's one of the first things to know about Second Quest. A lot of the helpful things are placed in much worse spots. It's a goddamn pain in the ass.
Yep.
Oh, cool! Money-making game! Fuck you!
Oh, you're not gonna do my trick.
Not yet. Not yet. And also, here's the good shop. Fuck you too.
So, the one in the graveyard then, what's that now?
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Or not the graveyard, where that shop was originally.
Oh, don't worry. You'll need to go there. I can just leave it at that.
Oh.
I only knew about it at first because of, it was one of the things in NES Remix. Because, you know, you had all the games and all the little challenges and stuff. And the Zelda ones were basically going through the first quest stuff. They had bonus challenges later on in NES Remix towards the end. There's an old lady. Can't do anything with her yet. But yeah, they had bonus challenges later on in NES Remix that went over Second Quest stuff. One of them was at that area you're talking about saying, find the entrance to the dungeon. I can leave it at that.
Oh.
And yet, sadly, that's the one I forgot the most. Because, goddamn Second Quest map. Oh. I want to say that I wish more Zelda games kind of had a Second Quest like this. Like, play the whole game again, but, you know, like, modifying, like, kind of the overworld map as well as, you know, the dungeons. Which really only one other game did.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like a, Did that originally release in Japan, or was that first released on the GameCube version?
What, the,
Master Quest for, Ocarina.
That was only in the... That was first released in the GameCube.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like a standalone release that was released only in Japan or something.
Not that I'm aware of.
So, I mean, I know Japan kind of got those sometimes. I mean, got Kingdom Hearts Final Mix stuff, for example. That originally released in Japan. And we didn't get to tell the frickin' next-gen remasters, quote-unquote.
Let me look into that, actually, now I think about it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, another fact to mention, of course. Oh, yeah, the candle you can only light once. The blue candle can only light an area once per square.
Yeah.
But, yeah, one thing to mention. The second quest, normally you have to go to the first quest and then start the file again to activate the second quest. You can get to this immediately by entering the name of Zelda. The hero's true name.
Zelda's the guy, right?
Yes, of course. And the video capture fucked up here, by the way. You missed an encounter with a grumpy old man.
Pay for the door repairs.
Yes. Yep, that's why I'm missing some rupees right now.
Like, door repairs?
Yeah, don't worry, I'll show you that again later. Once money's less important, I'll show you again later.
Yep. On purpose.
Yes. Which, thankfully, if you're really having trouble with this game, there's like online maps for this game, and, you know, unfortunately, second quest, you can't rely on the Zelda Dungeon website, because even the Zelda Dungeon website's only halfway through the game for second quest.
Mm-hmm.
So my first time through, I remember I had to actually, like, look up a map of the Zelda 2 overworld to figure out where the hell Zelda second quest overworld map to figure out where the hell I was going. Like, oh. It was such torture. But yeah, one of the best NES games, huh? And unfortunately, not much is going to be happening yet, because I'm just exploring the fucking map. Trying to find shit, like an old lady. Fuck you. What do you
Alright.
Okay, you found something?
Yeah, on the the Master Quest thing.
Yeah?
Basically, it was always Uru Zelda in Japan. But it wasn't until 2002 where Japan got it, and then we got it later in 2003.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it was the GameCube port. They just got it first. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, it was originally being developed for the 64 DD, and because of the commercial failure, it was canceled.
Oh, so some of the dungeon ideas for Uru Zelda ended up going to Master Quest as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Although, according to Miyamoto, it was always meant to be that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I know some of it also transitioned to Wind Waker, of course. Or no.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry, that was Wind Waker Twilight Princess, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So that was where Uru Zelda went. So they did have some of that on the side outside of Majora's Mask. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you say is probably your least favorite Zelda game?
Do I even need to say it? You already know.
And yet somehow that wasn't the answer I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
Zelda 2, maybe?
Nope.
Wow. You put Zelda 2 above Skyward Sword, huh?
Yep.
Shit.
And again, this is based on ones I've played.
Oh, right, okay. Have you played Minish Cap?
I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just
More of a
curious.
big fan of it. But then again, I didn't fully go through it,
Fair enough.
so I didn't really give it that much of a chance.
It does start off kind of slow. But I didn't hate it. Then again,
But honestly, the thing I hated about Minish Cap was more so the fans saying, like, oh, it's the first one in the timeline because that's when Link gets his hat. Like, that's not a reason. You moron.
oh, people. Oh, people would be so dumb sometimes. Although, coincidentally, in the timeline, that is the one right after Skyward Sword.
Yeah, I know.
That is a massive coincidence.
Although, speaking of said timeline...
Oh, yes?
How would you... Because if it's 3 different timelines after Ocarina of Time, as they've officially confirmed...
Yep.
The Breath of the Wild Age of Calamity stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How do you connect that, like those timelines together, if that's supposedly the end of all timelines?
Well, Age of Calamity is a prequel to Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, it's basically another Warriors game.
Yes, yes. I'm aware of that.
But yeah, Hyrule Warriors is not even in here.
Yeah, well, that was also unofficial. That was like a... I guess you could call it a timeline anomaly. I don't know.
But yet they count 4 Swords and 4 Swords Adventure.
Yeah, that is true as well. Oh, that was just a spell splitting up Link into 4. Where...
Oh my god, Triforce Heroes is in the timeline!
Yeah. Huh, where is it in the timeline, by the way? Is it after Link Between Worlds?
It's right after A Link Between Worlds, yes.
Okay. Had a feeling. Is Breath of the Wild on the timeline, or no?
Yes, it is. At the very end.
Oh, were all 3 merged together?
Apparently. At some point, they would merge. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, fuck!
So that's what I'm saying. If Hyrule Warriors is in the timeline, that's the perfect fit to make sense for them to merge.
Yeah. Alright. That gives me another reason to hate Breath of the Wild. Oh, jeez. Everybody assumed it was at the end of the timeline with Link to the Past in the classic Zelda games. Because it had a lot of the classic Zelda enemies in it. But no, it's the end of all of them? What the fuck? God. Even Nintendo's hopping on their own fucking Breath of the Wild hype train. Son of a bitch. God damn it. If that's where all Zelda games are heading, I'm out. I'm out. I'm kidding. Although, well, since I'm talking about it, I may as well bring it up now. Me and, of course, Koji weren't very impressed with Breath of the Wild. Because, well,
I mean,
felt like just another open world game. But, you know, I liked it better than a lot of other open world games, but at the same time, it just felt too empty and bullshit, and I don't know. It also didn't have good dungeons. That also didn't help.
Yeah.
I don't like having to walk around for a half hour to find a fucking shrine, which could take like 2 minutes depending on what it is. And then that's like, oh, that's it. All right, cool. Now what?
I mean, see, I didn't mind it as much, but I can understand where the complaints are coming from.
It's like, so much of the time and emphasis was based on the world that, well, it felt like the gameplay kind of, I don't know, felt like it dropped off a lot, which is really disappointing.
Which I found it funny. I found it funny though that I freaking called them doing voice acting for their next major Zelda title.
Yeah.
Back when Skyward Sword was released.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly outdated. That it was something that could definitely have been used. I guess Skyward Sword, they just didn't want to take their chances with it.
Well, I mean, no, I mean, like, this was back when we did the podcast stuff, like, years and years ago.
Oh, yeah,
like, the year... Yeah, like, the year after, Skyward Sword was released.
Of course.
And, like I said, like, that was something I wanted to see, was voice acting in Zelda, in, like, a major Zelda title. And, sure enough, that's what happened.
Of course.
Death number 1.
Yep. Don't worry, they'll be more plentiful as the series goes. But yeah, I kind of hope they do go back to an old style if the new style's gonna involve you being allowed to go wherever you want, but not creating, like, a good, like, challenge around those abilities at all. Like, yeah, exploring the world, it was really fun. Even though it was big, I did have a fun time exploring, but at the same time, you know, I didn't feel any satisfaction from doing anything.
Right.
And some people saying that Calamity Ganon's the best boss of the Zelda series. Like, are you shitting me? The first phase, you whack the shit out of him, and, well, if you did all the shrines, it gets knocked down to half health, so it's easier. Second phase, you shoot him with arrows on horseback. That is it.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. There's a lot of things that are disappointing in that game, but who knows? Sequel to Breath of the Wild may, improve on that, I would hope. But the fact they're inspired by Red Dead Redemption 2, I have some worries. Okay. Right. Well, yep, that's the end of this episode, because first one was really freaking short.
Yeah.
So, yeah, expect a lot of deaths for Cockass here. He's going to have an awful time.
Yeah.
Yep, come back next time for more hell. See you then.